I had not realized that it was 1 o'clock. I said, go, 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 and I like, go. So shout out to that. I said, shoot. Shout out to that. I said, baby, I got to shoot, shoot, bedoop, shoot, bedoop, shoot, bedoop, bedoop, bedoop. Oh my goodness. Oh. So hey, Bubba Stars. Now, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, okay? And back to a new stream. I said I just be streaming. Streaming on YouTube. Shout out to that. I said go, 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 and on the go, 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 go. Hey, guess what? Y'all keep rocking with me, and y'all be talking like me. Hey, yeah. Yeah. I said it won't be long. Yeah, because I feel like that's my new little go, 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 go. I like it, okay? I sure do. Baby, I like it. I had to take my ponytail down. I did. I had to take my ponytail down because it was stressing. Okay, it was. It was stressing. It was stressing my edges, okay? Period. So, guess what? Guess what they had to do? Guess what they had to do? Let me see how smart you is. I said, it had to go, 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 go. And on the count of three, go, 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 go. And on the go. Hey, and on the count of three, everybody just go with me. Go. I love that. Oh, I love that. Why I like that so much? Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey. Okay. Y'all in the building. Hit the damn like. You see? Yeah. That's what I'm going to need y'all to do. I said, that's what I'm going to need y'all to do. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Yes. I'm in the building. I'm back. Like an act? I said like an act. I'm back. So shout out to that. Hey, go, 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 go. Hey, listen, y'all. I said, listen, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, and back to a new video. Let's go. Okay? Period. I'm back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said. I told y'all. I told y'all I was coming back. I told y'all I was coming back. Okay? So shout out to that. Yeah, like Gunna said. Now, anyway, y'all. I need to go get my notes. So shout out to that. Hey, y'all. Hey, ain't no, y'all better hit my like button. Period. Hit that like button. Okay? I said, what we doing? What we doing with our lives? I'm ready to go, 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 go. Hey, come on, y'all. Listen, we finna get in here and listen, we is deep. Hit that like button if you be deep in the internet streets. Okay, like me. like me. Okay. Hey, y'all better hit that like button. It's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all back. Okay. I said I want to just welcome y'all back to my channel. I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Okay. If you new here, hit the damn like. Period. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Yeah. Because I said I just got a little something for everybody. I said I just got a little something for everybody. So shout out to that. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna have to go get my notes. Yeah, sorry. For everybody and anybody that need a lot of attention, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go, 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 go. And on the count of three. You see? So shout out to that. I said, just a shout out to that, y'all. But hi. I hope everybody's in a good mood. I am, as y'all can see. It just is what it is. I don't know. You know what I think is what got me in a good mood? God. So shout out to that. First and what they say, first and foremost, whatever. Y'all let me make it. I said I'm gonna need y'all to let me make it. But yeah, first things first. God, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a awesome mood. All right. But secondly, I think it was the breakfast I had. Yeah. The breakfast, the little coffee, okay? Hey. It got me in a great mood. So shout out to that. And shout out to everybody who here. All right. Y'all make sure y'all hit the damn like. Okay. I gotta go get my handy dandy notes real quick. I need to do that. Yeah. What else I need to do? I need to do a couple of things, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Even if you can't stay, I understand. Like, yeah, give me a thumbs up. You see, yeah. And I will see y'all when y'all get back. Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing to a boss. I promise you. Hey. Whose song is that? Oh yeah, that's Kendrick Lamar. I told y'all. I be forgetting. Like, man, I be forgetting. Kendrick Lamar got bops. We gonna be all right. Hey, do you hear me? Do you feel me? I'm saying we gonna be all right. Period. So I'll be right back. Shout out to that. selling is the only thing I know how to do. Don't you know? Hey, boom, boom, hey. That was a bop, y'all. Hold up. I said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, that Masterpiece song was so hard. Hey! Listen, y'all know. I said, y'all know. When I think of something in my mind that I ain't heard it forever, forever, never long. Seems like that until you're gone. Shout out to that. I play it. So shout out to that. I'm finna play that. I said I just gotta go play that. I'm finna play that Masterpiece. That song used to jam. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's looking like Cardi B. Hold on. It's looking like Cardi B might have another one, okay, in my DJ Khaled voice. Baby, yes, it's looking like Cardi B might be finna take this one home. Skillet. Yeah. Yeah, like Gunna said. So shout out to Cardi and shout out to that. Um, what he say? Man, don't you know? It's man. I'm finna go listen to a few of them songs on that album. Cause that's like, I'm sorry, y'all. That Masterpiece and I'm body Masterpiece is just two different people. So shout out to that. I said it's just two different people. Hold on. I realized when I walked out of here, you know what? I realized two things. One, I realized I was thirsty. So shout out to that. I'm thirsty. And the truth of the matter is I want to make some Kool-Aid. You see? Oh yes, Miss Preston Girl, I want some Kool-Aid. And I'm about to make some. I sure am. I'm about to make some. Let me turn y'all on to my favorite Kool-Aid. This is my new favorite Kool-Aid. Hold on. Yes, baby. I said, hold on to your love. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You got to hold on. Yeah, because my hair is oh, baby, hold on. Keep on. Just keep on hanging on. Do you feel the same the passions in your soul? It'll be there for you. Let me say something. I'm an 80s baby, okay? So shout out to that. I said you just had to be there, okay? You just had to be there. I don't know what else to tell you. I said you just had to be there. What a time to be alive. Ugh. Let me tell you something. This and that is two different things. So yeah, shout out to that. This damn phone and that damn mirror is two different things. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. And hit the damn like. You see? Let me tell you something. Oh, hold on. Listen. Oh, I gotta share this with y'all. Hold on, I gotta share this with y'all. First of all, two things you know you're gonna have to do when you messing with Shay Renee. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you what those two things are. One, you're gonna have to hold on. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, Randy. You got to hold on. You gonna have to. You gonna got to. So shout out to that. Mm, mm. And what's the other thing you gonna have to do? Oh, you gonna have to hit the damn like. You see? So shout out to that. I said just shout out to that. Now this is what I want to share with y'all. For real, true story. Uh do I want to share this with y'all? I think I do. I think I do. So shout out to that. First of all, y'all know my car broke yesterday. Oh yes. Oh yes, Miss Pressa Girl. My car was broke. It is not today. So that might be another reason why I'm so damn happy. I said I'm just so damn happy. I'm in a good mood. Now back to my story. A little story time. Cute little story time. When I tell my bae, or I be on the phone with my bae, I'll be like, hold on. He be like, hold on was a song in the 90s. I think that's what he be saying. Oh Lord, I love it. He kills me with that. Like dead. Y'all, that is so cute to me. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I be singing it. Maybe. I said maybe. I really don't know what makes me sing it. Maybe it's just a song that I like. Because y'all know that ain't the only song that I sang to y'all. So shout out to that too. Child, my brain, my little twist is on my nerves. I said it on my nerves. Oh yeah, but yeah. Shout out to that. Like, yeah, this is the thing. You gotta know your people. You see, you gotta know your people each and every time. You know? Like, you're gonna have to be able to identify your people. Like a tribe. Yeah. So shout out to that. And like my people, they know me. It is what it is. They know me. They know me, they love me, they respect me. Period. They respect me. My mom. Me and my Tom. You see, it just is what it is. And like they appreciate me, you know? Yeah, I said I don't know what else to tell you. I just don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, you see. But that's just what that is. You know, I just favor, you know. It's just favor from the Lord. But yeah, y'all, it's looking like Cardi B is about to, you know what I'm saying, hit a home run. I told you I was laughing like Cardi B had me laughing. She been having me laughing doing this damn trial for real. I'm like, girl, something's really. Cardi is one of the people where you just be like, something is like literally wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Something is really wrong with your ass. You see? Her and Jocelyn, they got that shit down pat. You see? So anyway, shout out to that. Shout out to them though. It is what it is, child. It's marketable. Period. All day. Child, Cardi B got that courtroom laughing and shit. Um, Child, she in there putting on for her city. Okay, like Jeezy said. When you see me out in traffic, you know Jeezy on some other shit. Hey, that used to be my song. Okay. Okay. So shout out to that. Anyway. Well, I was telling y'all. I said what I was trying to tell y'all. Yeah. Shout out to Cardi B. Cause like she did her thing on that stand. I said, look at her. I said, look at Cardi. Cardi B. I love up there channeling her inner YT woman. Okay. It just is what it is. I said, look at Gordy up there channeling her inner YT lady with this big old what's that shit? What's her name? With this big old Peggy Bundy, with these big old Peggy Bundy wigs. That's what her wigs remind me of. They was cute though. You know what I'm saying? Both of them. Uh, both of them. You see? But like, yeah, they remind me of Peggy Bundy. And they gonna ask her like, what color are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what race do you consider yourself? And Cardi B gonna say Afro Caribbean. I said, no, oh well, fuck it up then, Miss President Girl. I said, oh, eek. I almost had me dry heaving because I was like, where the Afro come from? Like, oh, that's new. Okay, that's new. 2025, because I feel like I ain't never heard Cardi B say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Miss Spencer Curl. I ain't never heard her say that. In fact, I don't even know what she be saying to tell the truth, but I know she don't be saying she black. Okay, Cardi B don't be trying to pull out no black card at all. Okay, so which brings me to what I want to say next. Because y'all know I'm always going a step further. That's just what the hell I do. Shout out to that. Thank God I ain't got no big feet. Cause me and my little sevens, we be stepping. You see, I say. So anyway, let's continue. Child, it's a mess. Girl. Like, I don't know what the hell made this lady bring on this lawsuit, child. For real. You know, like, for real. I'm like, my common sense wants to meet me down the middle, though. You see, it just is what it is. Like, for some reason, for some strange reason, I just kind of believe this lady, you know what I'm saying? Just a small smidget of an inkling in me. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Simply because I'm not sure if this lady would have took it this far. This long if Cardi really didn't put her hands on her. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, it used to be something that say things that make you go, You see? Yeah, that makes me go, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, and that's where my common sense start, picking up and yeah, going off like Wi-Fi. You understand? Cause I'm like, Cordy. Hold on, Cordy. Not so quick, Cordy. Uh, mm, yes, Miss Spencer Girl. Not so fast. See, I gotta go grab Cardi by her collar. You know what I'm saying? You know, not so fast, Miss Spencer Girl. I just really failed to believe that it was just an argument only. You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing Cardi B. I'm saying for real, like knowing Cardi B. Not like we know her for real, but like, child, bye. And she admitted in court that like she gonna say her and the lady at one point was chest to chest. Cardi B, you is not finna get chest to chest with no bitch and not do nothing. You see, I would say that when you fucking with me, you gonna have to make it make sense. So shout out to that. I said you gonna have to make it make sense. That's one of my favorite sayings too. For real. Shout out to Mims. Mm, mm. Listen, that is one of my favorite damn sayings. For real, because y'all know I'm very, I don't know. I don't know. If I had to say just real quick to my head, thorough. Shit, it is what it is. Very thorough, you know? So shout out to that. Um, it just don't make a lot of sense to me why this girl would like, hold on. 7 years later. This happened 7 years ago. I just failed to just part of me just do not believe that like it at no point did it ever get physical. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe it. Something just tells me that like somebody just didn't catch it. You know, something just didn't catch it. It is what it is. Um, and you know, I just, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, where's the video footage? Where's the video footage? And why I didn't catch it? Was I in the elevator when things went to rocking around the motherfucking Christmas tree or something? Like, what am I missing? You know? But hold on. Cause y'all know that camera shit, if you know, you know. Okay, I just told y'all that camera shit ain't all cracked up to be, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there. Let me just tell y'all that. It is what it is. You know? Because sometimes cameras can sell a situation. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm just going left a little bit. Just go with me. Go, yeah, go in the left lane. I know I'm going this way, but we quick detour right quick, right? Cameras can sell some shit, you know? But like don't I would just say tread lightly with that, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that, you know? So like if you going to see a place and they like, oh, we got cameras, tread lightly with that, you see? Because cameras don't always, they're not always cracked up to be what they supposed to be. And hence, in Cardi B's case, you know, like, why ain't no camera footage of what happened with these two? You know, it's mind boggling too. You know, it's crazy. Especially because how in the hell is you recording Cardi B? You know, and you recording Cardi B. You following her around. Your big Billy badass actually said, like, I'm going to record you and ain't shit you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? On the clock, by the way, too. On the clock. Security. Securing the wrong motherfucking thing, okay? She up in here securing footage of Cardi B. Fangirling on the go. And you mean to tell me things went left and you ain't at least got no footage talking about some shit? Get the fuck, bitch. You see? Like what? Take the what and leave the what? Like, that's mind boggling for me, you know? It just is what it is. How in the hell? You know? I mean, you had 2 jobs that fucking day. It just is what it is. Yeah, Miss President Girl, you did. You had 2 jobs. You see? First, you were security. Mm, mm. And then you abandoned that job to go be a cameraman. Well, damn. Where is the footage? She should at least had some footage of her shit falling on the floor. You know? It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like listen, I feel like the truth lies somewhere in the middle, okay? But all I can say is it's really, really going in Cardi B's favor. Yes, baby, she getting favor. So shout out to her. Shout out to that baby. Cause like, at first, yesterday, At first, yesterday, when a lot of people was on Miss Ellis attorney's head, I was like, well, to me, he doing the best job that he can. You know what I'm saying? He doing the best job that he can, under the circumstances. For real. He is. Um, because the circumstances is bad. You know what I'm saying? They look bad for his client. And I felt like, even though he was fighting for his life and probably need to call Tyrone. Yeah, it just is what it is. Blackburn, that is. At least Tyrone know how to handle celebrity clients a little better. I'm just saying, at least he know how to handle celebrity clients a little better. Like, it seemed like he was doing the best he can under the circumstances and the amount of money that he making. You see? It just is what it is. That's what I thought at first. But then after I listened to him, because Cardi B is one thing, right? Cardi B is one thing. Like, Cardi B is... Yeah, Cardi B is Hollywood. You see, she is Hollywood versed, I would say by now. You know what I'm saying? So she up in there, child, putting on, you see, like she on Broadway, or it's a Peter Peter Pan show, Peter Pan skit play. Easy. And again, she drawing the jury, aka audience, in. You know what I'm saying? So her, it is what it is. That's one thing. Okay, it is what it is. That's a slippery, that's a slippery fish. That would be a slippery fish, really, for somebody who ain't used to Hollywood. Okay. But then he fumbling as I'm listening to him fumble the bag with the doctor. I'm like, well, damn, hold on. This man ain't got no plan. You see? Like a fire escape. Okay. Yeah. He just ain't got no goddamn plan. For real. He seems to be like a chicken, winging it. He was fucking winging it. That's what it seemed like, I mean, maybe he did have a game plan, but the questioning to me was off. It was off. It damn sure was irrelevant to the shit, and it wasn't helping him a lot. To me, the best thing that he did ask was the whole, like, what do you consider yourself, and was you saying the N-word that day and stuff like that. And that's another thing. I do not believe Cardi B when she said she wasn't saying the N-word, okay? Give it up. You see, like, no. I just don't, absolutely the fuck not. I don't believe her, okay? It is what it is. Especially because now maybe she didn't call the girl one, but I believe she probably let it come out her mouth. You see, it just is what it is. Especially because like you talk like that on a day-to-day basis. Like the N-word is part of your everyday lingo. Yeah, like y'all hear me say that every other day. Y'all hear me say that every day. Every time I stream, you gonna hear me say that. Yeah, you see, that's my shit. Like a song, like a jam, like a vibe. That is my shit, okay? The N-word is that for Cardi B. That's her jam. Like, and this is my thing. The fact that she uses it so much and so often, to me, gives, they not like us vibes, if you will. It just is what it is. Because I don't know if I told y'all this. I'm sure I have before. Like, when other people who aren't black say it, they overuse it. They overly do it. Like, it's so strange. It's really kind of strange to see because it's almost like they're mimicking us in a way, but they just can't do it right. You know what I'm saying? Either they can't or they fail to. But either way, they make it lame, if that makes sense. They do. Um, Usually when they use it like so many times within one freaking sentence. And then here it go again. And then here it go again. And then here it go again. Most black people that I know, we don't overly use it. You know? We don't overly use it in our vocabulary. It's crazy. So it's almost like they be cosplaying and just can't get the shit right. Like what's kind of said, what he say? I think he said, yeah, you got sauce, but you ain't got no mustard. That means you ain't got no flavor, Buster. You see, it just is what it is. Like it's crazy to see other people cosplaying some shit that they don't know nothing about. It is. It's crazy. Yeah. And so anyway, but yeah, you know, the doctor, like, oh, he came up in there ready to, like, it is what it is. Like, this whole witness stand to me, besides the girl and her mama, been turning this attorney every way but loose. Okay, every way but loose. I know he can't wait till this shit is over. It just is what it is. Uh, but it's crazy because he in there fighting for his goddamn life, like R. Kelly said. I know that he is. And whatever he walks away with, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, it could be money, or it could be like, just like a high profile case up under his belt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be well deserved for him. It just is what it is. It's gonna be well deserved because, like, man, he going through it. Okay, the doctor was like, the girl. He said he wanted the girl fired. Okay, he said he wanted the girl fired. The doctor claims that, like, almost like, see, this is the thing. The doctor said that, like, they was arguing, no doubt. Like, it was crazy between the both of them. But, I just, I mean, he still was picking and choosing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he had Cardi B's back, period. Like, from a patient's perspective, we would want that. It is what it is. But he was like, man, I was like trying to get this girl to go back to her job, which is basically downstairs. She way up here where she shouldn't even be. And he was kind of making her seem like she was so out of control that she wouldn't even go back to her job. And he said it. He wanted her butt fired. It just is what it is. Ultimately, I come on now. If you smart, if you read between the lines. The doctor is just glad that him, the hospital, all of it. He glad that they didn't get a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Because Cardi B could have filed a lawsuit. She could have. Like, on everybody. Let the chips fall where they may. But all I know is I'm here to see you. I'm going through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have filed a lawsuit. So to me, he was there, not so much really to help Cardi B, but to me, he was there to save his ass. It just is what it is. And tell what he saw that day. You know, I just think that it's you know, it's crazy that like even his staff, him and like his receptionist, I believe, is saying like they didn't see nothing really. They didn't hear Cardi cussing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But I didn't listen. I didn't hear him say he didn't hear Cardi cussing, but I definitely heard him say he didn't hear her say the N word. You know. So it's just like everything is working out in her favor as far as this case goes. And I'm like, go ahead, Cardi. Like another one. You know what I'm saying? In my DJ Khaled voice, because that's what it's giving. You know, it's giving like Miss Pressure Girl about to, you know, beat this. You know, and yeah. Shout out to her and shout out to that. Shit. It is what it is. Like, oh girl and her attorney had to know playtime over this the big leagues. You see, just like Moneybag Yo said. Okay? It just is what it is. Like playtime is over. Shit. They had they shit together coming up in there against Cardi B and her team. It just is what it is. And then I take it a step further, especially under the circumstances. Because like I hate to use this as an example, but it is what it is. Y'all know once I feel like I get some information and I feel like I know something, it just is what it is. Like, can't take it from me. So shout out to that. But like, for instance, with the police, because y'all know I've been watching a lot of cops. When people is tripping, like let's say y'all had a fight and it's understood that it was some swinging going on both sides, they be like, okay, they got to get to the bottom of who they feel like was the aggressor, aka really in the wrong, you know? And like, sometimes the aggressor can change. And so I said that to say, like, I do think that girl was initially the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, she started everything, you know? But Cardi B could have been the one to finish it. Yeah. Yeah. Truth be told, she could have finished that shit. And ultimately, like, she could have been the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? In the end. Like, had the police been called and the girl really been like, you know, this and this happened and she did this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl is claiming that Cardi B assaulted her. It just is what it is. Like, I don't know if I could use that word here, but yeah, that's what she's saying. That's what she claiming. She claiming that she put her hands on her and she also spat. You know, well, see, that takes it up a notch. That's a little more than somebody just filming you and somebody just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So she really needed an attorney that was gonna nail that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, drive that. You know what I'm saying? Just drive that. Just like keep pushing on the gas with that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. I feel like his stuff was all over the place. Lord, I do. I do. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know. I feel like evidently he ain't that seasoned, you know, like some good food. And he just gotta get his feet wet. Still. I guess he still getting his feet wet, you know what I'm saying, in the attorney world, child. So all I can say is at least he tried. You know, he tried. See, you see what he did was he tried. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He tried for his client. But I don't know. I don't know, home skillet. It ain't looking that good right now. Like, they definitely need somebody else, but like, I don't think it's nobody else unless it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got some bystanders that can say they was there, you know. And I'll take it a step further. If Miss Preston Curl was even smart, shit, I would have found somebody to say. She should have found somebody to say, I saw it. I saw everything. Cardi B did. I see Cardi dropping balls on her. You see, it just is what it is. Yeah, cause when I said when I get this bag, baby, I'ma break you off something, okay? Period. Like Master P said, you just wait right there. I'm gonna be coming for you, okay? It just is what it is. Hit the damn like, okay? So shout out to that. I said just shout out to that. They going after the bag. Shit. Period. They going after the bag. And you can't fuck around to be fucking around with that. And I take it a step further. Because I told y'all, this is what the fuck I do. Um, Shit. To hell with the witness or the plaintiff, should I say, the woman, the security guard who's involved. Shit, the attorney. Hell. Hell. Cause I'm sure he know more YT people than she probably. He should have hired some damn paid actors to go. Child. Oh shit. I said we all would have been putting on a show in this motherfucker. Got it? You ain't the only person with a background in film. or somebody with some creativity. Bitch. I would have seen some people in there don't know the Ellis girl from a can of paint and be like, yeah, no, I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know nobody here involved. I just so happen to be making a delivery from my route. And yeah, I heard it all. I saw it all. I was just at work that day and I couldn't stick around and talk to the police. You see, it just is what it is. Like, shit, you won't. You. I mean, I'm just saying, but like, yeah, he ain't a seasoned vet, evidently. It just is what it is. So, yeah. Yeah, we watching him fumble his bag right before our damn eyes. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he can turn that thing around like a dump truck. I mean, it just is what it is. We like but I don't know because it's look like first his client was on the stand. No, to either okay, the client's mother went first, then she went. Is he? So it's almost like if they had some more people, they would have called them already. And now it's like I would say Cardi B's side, seemingly, but child, mm, 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 mm. You got to be more careful. Like hell no. Wait, that attorney should have went out in there with all kinds of scraping and scrambling, like Diddy said. You see, he just ain't scraping and scrambling enough for me. Okay, it just is what it is. I said he just ain't scraping and scrambling enough. I said, how bad do you want it? Yeah. How do you want it? Shit. How do you feel? What you want? Big bills or little bills? He don't look like he wanted to me. I said he just ain't looking like he wanted to me. But anyway, y'all, I told y'all I was thirsty. Yeah, and I meant that. Okay, so I'm gonna go make me some Kool-Aid. But before I make my Kool-Aid, nah, hold on. I'm gonna tell you how I get it. Hit the light button. Hit the damn light. Listen up, I said, Julia, you know I never make a fool of you. That shit went so. Man, he had to go that goddamn hard with that for real. He didn't, but he did. So shout out to him and shout out to that. That shit was like food to my soul. So anyway, so my favorite. Let me tell y'all what my new favorite Kool-Aid recipe is 2 orange Kool-Aids. I told y'all. Told y'all today. It's 2 orange Kool-Aids with 1 lemon. That's my shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so motherfucking good, Miss Pressure Girl. It is. So try that. My stomach, though. My stomach. I think I drank it too fast. It didn't receive it well, though. Because it's acting weird now. I said it's acting weird. So anyway, if you just now getting here, hit the damn like. Okay? Period. Shout out to that. Oh Lord, my lipstick. My lipstick is getting on my nerves. I hate when they do that. Like, child, that's another story for another day. Listen. I'm just so tired of reading these folks. For real. Like the rainbow. I just got so tired. This is what it is. Take a look. It's in the book. The Reading Rainbow. Let's try that. Anyway, child. So Trick Daddy. Word on the garbage, Trick Daddy. Child, he didn't pull the meat. It is what it is. Y'all remember that one school year I refused to believe that my kids could tear they damn shoes up so fast, so I contacted Nike. And tried Trick Daddy was online throwing his damn shoes in a pile, shoes that he was mad about that had started talking. You know, they was hanging apart and shit. I said, now, where you get them from? You see? Because, like, yeah, nah, I don't think that truck came through Texas. It just is what it is. Matter of fact, you know, yeah. Because for real, I was like, don't none of my damn shoes be doing that. You know? Yeah. Like I told y'all, my 11s, I ran them bitches in the ground. So shout out to that. First of all, I had a time with them shoes. I ain't never in my life ran a shoe off the road. I ran my 11s off the road. So shout out to that. I had a funky good time. I was working in them and all kinds of shit. If I could do it all over again, no, I wouldn't have did that. I said I just wouldn't have did them like that. But anyway, let me see. You know, like even so anyway, my 11s, like they was beat up. They were beat up. But and they did. I feel like they was talking, but not like Trick Daddy shoes. Though his shit was falling from the bottom. You see, like I said, it was, you know what I'm saying? His shit was starting from the bottom. Yeah, if that makes sense. With my shoes, they were more like losing it around here. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I couldn't believe it. Like I said, I could not fucking believe it. Like not never ever in my wildest dreams would have imagined that I could hull out some motherfucking joints. Because I ain't never did that before. It just is what it is. Yeah. I don't know if it's the quality or just the way I take care of shit, but it's just, I said it just ain't never happened before. But anyway, yes, no, this shocked the fuck out of me too. It had started loosening up on my shoe. That was crazy. But I knew I had wore the hell out of them shoes. I got my money's worth. It just is what it is. But like with trick shoes, uh, the soles was coming out. You see, just is what it is. You open up the map, open it up like a fucking alligator. And I was like, yeah, no. It was giving fake. You see? That for me. It just is what it is. Now, could I be wrong? Yes, absolutely. Okay. But yeah, now I was like, yeah, y'all need to check the trucks coming down there. Yeah, y'all need to check the trucks. But let me say something. When I contact, and that's another thing, people's in the comments talking about you gotta contact Nike and you gotta contact Jordan, and they'll like what they say. Oh, I can't remember. It was either something about giving him some money or the shoes. You know what I'm saying? But they was basically trying to say that Nike will do something for him. And I don't believe it. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong though. So don't quote me. But like when I contacted Nike about my kids' shoes, maybe I just said the wrong thing too though. You know, like sometimes I think it's about what you say. Cause like for instance, Trick, he probably will be okay because he just like tell me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is my shoes doing this? You know? That was it. See, that's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like that's what I should have led with. Because instead I was like, listen, I've been a long time customer. I just don't believe that this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is this shit real? And so like they just was on, they was like in investigation mode. They was like, well, where did they get you? Were like, where did you get them from? You know what I'm saying? And then ultimately, I forgot what they said, but it was a bunch of fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't even really like help me. Um, to me, they had no way of identifying they shit, and that wasn't good. It just is what it is. That wasn't good at all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I was asking. Like, period. Is this shit real? Because if it is, y'all need to step up y'all quality. Because ain't no damn way my baby should have been able to run their school shoes off the road this damn quick. Like, it was quick. Oh, for real. Quicker than DJ. You see? For real. Like, that was crazy. And it was crazy if I contacted Nike. It just is what it is. Even though I be having time. So should I say I be having a fuck time. But like no. So like they was just more concerned, like, okay, well, where did you know what I'm saying, get them from? I think they probably, cause I told them, and they probably was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they got a legit account, and probably was like they left it alone. I can't remember what they said. It ain't nothing to find out though. But yeah, that's pretty much how that went. But in other words, I don't think they gonna do a damn thing for Trick. Okay, so shout out to that. I don't. And then secondly, what I want to say about it is, like I said, check them damn trucks. Okay, bringing y'all shoes in, cause like, our shoes don't be doing that. Yeah, okay, like shit. My son got shoes right now that he ready to give to people. And so like, and I take it a step further, like I got boys. They be hard on their shoes. Getting a little better. But it started off rough, okay? And ain't nobody shit talking. You know? It just is what it is. That's not to say it can't happen, but like, yeah, nah, I don't know. You know, it's just it's giving fake a little bit. It just is what it is. That's what I was thinking. Cause they got fakes. They do got fakes. Shit. And like I don't, you know, how you gonna spot it? How you gonna spot it? And I take it a step further. Trick daddy ass bet not be down there buying fake Jordans and then get online crying about it. But it just is what it is. Anyway, a shout out to that. Let me move on. Yeah. So anyway, word on the curb is Mario. Yeah, Mr. I can hear your heart. Him is allegedly now he is you well it's allegedly I guess it would be allegedly for me because I don't know for real, but he's this girl is pregnant. Okay, so shout out to him and shout out to that. He expecting his first baby or whatnot. You know, the first time parents is always so cute to me. Always. It's always so cute. You know what they're about to get into. You be like, ooh, buckle up. So shout out to that. And then anyway, after that, let's move on. If you just now get here, hit the damn like. I don't know what else to tell you. You see, it is what it is. We get into some things. Now if you just getting here though, I talked about Cardi B. So if you want to hear what I have to say about Cardi B, you missed it, okay? And you gotta rewind. Shout out to the replay gang though. Y'all be in the building. It is what it is. Replay gang, replay gang. Um, mm, you know, I be going live. And it be live. You know, I be live for a while. And everybody can't be here. You know what I'm saying? I get it. People be busy. So like, yeah. When you do see me though, when you see me, hit the damn like for me, okay? Period. I don't care if you see me for an hour, an hour, an hours, like Mooney Long said, or just, you know, a few seconds. It just is what it is. Every like counts, okay? It is what it is. So shout out to that. Now, okay, I talked about Cardi B. I talked about Trick Daddy. Child, I feel like I didn't talk about a lot. Shit, really. But, you know, according to this list, here we are. And Mario, nothing. Too much, not too much of nothing just yet. So shout out to that. That mean I'm just getting started. That mean, yeah, because you know, I like to start out fast, then speed it up. I mean, I like to start out slow and then speed it up. So shout out to that. Gee, what? So, ugh. Word on the curb is I'm trying to see where I want to go with it. Okay, so y'all know I was telling y'all the other day. Like all the days just run together. Sometimes I think when I be saying the other day, because you know, where I'm from, the other day is really like what's today? Ain't today Tuesday? Nah, I mean Lord, that shit was funny to me. It shouldn't even been that goddamn funny, but it was. Listen, I think today is Thursday, right? Ain't today Thursday? Oh, I hope and pray. You see, I'm just hoping and wishing and singing and praising. Baby, I'm praying. Today is Wednesday. Hold on. Hit the damn light. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, the other day is like 2 days ago. You see, anywhere from 2 to 3 days ago, maybe even 4 at the most. You know what I'm saying? But the other day can't be that fucking far away. It just can't. That was a week ago. Usually, if it get in them high digits. But the other day, it also ain't yesterday. You see? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Ready to correct myself, but I don't know. Hell, we could have talked about it yesterday. You know what? Matter of fact, let me see, because I got a way to track yesterday's news. So shout out to that. Not all the time though, because I don't always write down everything I talk about. But like now, according to my handy dandy notes, it was not yesterday. And let me see. So anyway, long story short, shit. Y'all know I was just telling y'all the other day that India Love was getting into it with Rowdy Rich, baby mama. And so she comes to the internet, you know what I'm saying? She clears things up. You see, yeah, like water. She cleared it all the way up. I said, shout out to her, shout out to that. And yeah, I just so happen to like the baby mama. Okay. And matter of fact, you know what? Baby mamas, they got their own identity over here. So shout out to that. Let's see. What's her name? Her name is Allie. Allie. Allie K. Okay. Allie K gets into it with India Love, and she comes to the internet to share her side of the story. You know what I'm saying? And she basically just saying that, she doesn't care. She don't care. She don't care. She don't care how old. First of all, she say it's a lie. They saying this beef is whatever happened between them happened 7 years ago. She said that's not true. She said her baby is only 5. So I'm guessing it happened 5 years ago then, ma'am. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, hey, I get it. There's no expiration date on whatever needs to take place. You see, shit. If we want to do college, we just want to do college. You see, yeah, shy. I know it be, and then it ain't no age limit on duking it out either. Okay, it's just like, yeah, I know. I know you want to act a certain way. You want to see your people act a certain way, but like, yeah, you just don't ever know. So anyway, the baby mama, she said, like, in other words, yeah, she was trying to get at India. What's up? She said, what's up, what's up, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And she said India went to running from her, for real. So she ran inside and thought she was getting away like that. She said, no, you weren't getting away like that. You know what I'm saying? The baby mama had a whole lot to say. And I liked it. I think I liked it. See what it is. You know what it remind me of? It remind me of when I always tell y'all that I love hearing from the locals, because the locals be having the tea, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Roddy Rich baby mama had the drop. Okay, it just is what it is. She had the drop. She was like, child, please. She like, girl, you really not from here. We all know that. We just let you have it. You know what I'm saying? You play for real. Like, she was on her head. In fact, baby, I should have acted like a student. I should have been fucking taking notes. It just is what it is. Because, like, she was really going from Maine to Spain on India. Like, she had a whole list for India, for real. You know what I'm saying? To the point where she was just like, she even said something to the sort like what India and DDG got going on ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Like, that's how she sing. Like, girl, she was acting like, don't nobody take you serious for real. She was saying, we be using you. You know what I'm saying? She was saying, my family. First of all, she said India was even being messy about coming to the event, according to her. Because she like, it was my family who booked you. You knew that. You came being messy. You was being messy. You know what I'm saying? So I showed up. Like, yeah, with the boots on. What's up? What's up, messy boots? You see? Child, but anyway, Long story short, it was just a whole bunch of who popped John. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because it was a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? But the baby mama scene about that drama though. I gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it a bean. And she was like, it ain't, man. She was like, to the left, to the left. Cause I ain't even worried about Rowdy. This ain't about that. You know? And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like, listen, we got into it. It's been a long time coming. I done came around the mountain finally and I see you. Shit. So shout out to that. And that's what I was just telling you though. That's what I was just telling y'all though. You know? Do y'all remember when I was telling y'all that like to me it'd be strange how celebrities like don't be bumping into each other that often when they tripping? Yeah, like this is one of them things. She didn't finally bumped into her. It took her forever. You know, it is what it is. But you can tell she been waiting on it. Cause she was even like she was making it seem like behind the scenes, they was talking or something, you know, like behind the scenes messages was getting passed or something like that. So she was like, oh, what's up? Like, what's the, you know, where you at? Type stuff. That's crazy. But anyway, Roddy Rich, baby mama peeks her head out, you know, and does a little talking, and I'm glad. I'm really glad. You know, because you know what I was just thinking about the other day? It's crazy. I don't know what made me think about it. Oh, that's what made me think about it. T.I. was rapping. I was listening to a T.I. song, and he was saying, y'all know that song where he say, I do it for my youngest son mama and her mama too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, he must have been Tiny. He talking about Tiny. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what about his other baby mamas? His other baby mamas are so quiet, you know? I just thought about that, you know? And I ain't mad at the ones that like to sit up. You know what I'm saying? Sit up every now and then and be like, hello. You know what I'm saying? Hello, it's me. Because at the end of the day, I got other kids. I think it's like 3 baby mamas that ain't the one that's, you know, all known and shit to the public like that. Yeah, but like, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Shoot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Because I am real chill. Real chill. But like, no. At the same time, like, shit. I be using some of T.I. connections and shit like that. I would have been like, you know, shit. Can you help me get on the Real Housewives? You see? Shit. I'd apply for basketball wives, all that shit. Okay, it just is what it is. So shout out to that. But you know, everybody don't, you know, and I get that too. But anyway, after that, I was happy to see Roddy Rich baby mama say a little something, something. Just a little something, something, like he sweat said. Never hurt nobody. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Baby, let me get up. Anyway, then after that, congratulations to Travis Hunter who had a baby. Oh my God. Hey. Ooh, Travis Hunter and his wife, okay, his woman. What's her name? Lena? I think her name is Lena. Or Liana. Or something like that. Don't quote me. It is what it is, Miss Preston Curl. Just stick around so I can learn your name for real. Just stick around. Because you know people think you ready to run. Yeah, girl, you know they think you ready to do the damn dash, okay? Like Diamond. But anyway, Travis Hunter and his wife welcome a son. I said, well, shout out to that. They hid that baby. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. They hid that damn baby. They did a good job. Really good job. You know how hard it is to do that? Well, not in today's society. In today's society, it really don't seem hard at all. That's what everybody do. Knowing her, she probably just put on all his sweaters sweats, stayed in the house and called it a day, you know? Because I feel like paparazzi would have got Miss Present Girl. You see, it just is what it is. But congratulations to them. They welcome a boy. Oh my God, how cute. How cute. His first baby is somebody that he could play sports with and teach sports to. That is so cute. So anyway, congratulations to Travis Hunter, who seems like he's gonna be a great dad, by the way. And then after that, let me move on. Let me move on and let me talk about hold on. Like Young Dolph said, hold up. I might have to slow down. I just wanna, like Bobby V said. Cause let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Like Keith Sweat said. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is topics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hot damn. That's a lot. Like that little cartoon say, hot dog, hot diggity dog. That's a lot. 13? Is that what I counted up? 10, 11, 12, 13. We in the money. Hey, we in the money. So shout out to that. Y'all hit the damn like. I sound like Rasputia when I said that like a motherfucker. Anyway, Rasputia. I hate I hated the way Norbert acted. I'm sorry, I hated the way Norbert acted. I hated the way Norbert carried his goddamn mouth. I hated Norbert goddamn his afro. Listen, being real, it's not a lot of shit I liked about that movie. Like, I think I told y'all, Eddie Murphy was just recently talking and he said, like, people start critiquing his movies. You know what I'm saying? And told him his movies be trash and shit. And I think Norbit came up and it was a lot of people saying they like Norbit. Norbit is okay. It was okay. I don't feel like it's his best work. Period. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. To me, that wasn't Eddie's best work. I told y'all, I like I'll take the little fat family and Buddy Love. You know what I'm saying? Over Norbit. It just is what it is. Norbit wasn't that goddamn great. To me, in my opinion, it just is what it is. Now, it wasn't the worst movie either, though, because I can watch it. I can stomach it. It's not like I turn it off when it come on, but it's like, yeah, nah, I will. Shit. So anyway, 13 topics. I said I'm dropping it like it's hard, dropping them like it's hard, dropping them like it's hard. So shout out to that. And so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. And I think I could rock with that. I think I'll give me a snack. I need a goddamn snack. Easy. Let me see. What am I gonna eat for a snack? Hold on, y'all. I said, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Now, why the hell is my slide hurting my foot? I mean, slides supposed to be the most comfortable thing, aren't they? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. You see? Okay. So, hey y'all, word on the curb is, hold on. Okay. So, it's crazy. It's crazy to see all my little notes, okay, coming to life. This is wow. And y'all know how I said, like, I'm the type of person I like to go back and, I like that. I like to reference something that I know that I said, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, just for proof purposes, receipt purposes. And I'll be like, dang, but how am I gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna do that? I guess I could start numbering these streams. That's one thing that I could do. I could. You know what I'm saying? I very well could if I wanted to. You know? So I will be able to, you know what I'm saying? Especially now that I'm keeping my notes. That's what it is. Like, it's the notes for me. Anyway. Into way. Um, so, there's a family, y'all. This is a sad story coming up, by the way, okay? Just trigger warning. So there's a family that is mourning, okay, their 16-year-old son, okay, who unalived himself. And the family is blaming Chat G and what is Chat GPT? I told y'all I don't have it. So shit. If I know what the name is, just see. Oh yeah. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, you want the truth, you're gonna have to be able to hand it over here with me. I don't know the name of it like that because I don't have it, okay? And I like to talk what I know anyway. But anyway, it's a popular, I want to say it's an app, right? It's a popular app that everybody be using and stuff like that. And like, I don't like, it's crazy. The situation is really crazy. Amongst, and sad, you know? But even crazy, y'all. Because the family is alleging that the app helped their son, ultimately end things. And that's crazy to me. I'm like, oh no. I said, take the what and leave the what? And like, it just reminds me of when people was trying to say that AI is like uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just and at one point it's going to become uncontrollable, And that's what it reminds me of. Because ain't no damn way that the thing just didn't say, this isn't something that I could talk to you about, you know, or I'm sorry, I refuse to talk to you about that, you know, like, you're not of age, just all kinds of stuff it could have said besides what it allegedly said to this young man. That's the truth. And it's sad. It's really sad that, like, he's not here no more, you know, and his family has to mourn him. It's just crazy. And that's why I'm like, listen, y'all, be careful. Be careful. You have to be careful. But I will say this, though. I will say this. See, his family claims that he kind of was able to bypass the thing, you know, thinking logically or you know, so like everything I said that it would have said, like, oh my God, you're a child, you know, like, I can't speak to you about this. Here's some numbers that can probably help you, you know. But they said that he was able to bypass stuff like that because something about, like, he was accessing it um like an author. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, almost like it was like he was looking for information. I guess it treats authors and people that are like more like researching, doing research or investigative work too, maybe, you know. I guess it just treated him differently for whatever reason. Like, it shouldn't be able to do that. Like, this is the thing. I realize that, like, in life, this is true. This is the truth. I realize that in life, sometimes you have to have trial and error to make things better, right? But, like, I just feel like some stuff you almost shouldn't. Some stuff is just too sensitive or important and serious to play around with. Does that make sense? So almost like, well, you know, almost like, you know what I'm saying, what I was saying about, like, I just, you say a lot of stuff. Here's what it is. I say a lot of stuff because I in my hearts of our hearts, you know, I'm always looking and searching for improvement. You know, like, you know, I said it yesterday, and I'm starting to say it, you know, kind of on the norm now. That, like, nothing changes if nothing changes. You see, for real. That's the truth. And I, like, so with that being said, I am glad that his family is speaking up and going after the, you know, the company and stuff like that. Because then watch. Something is possibly going to change. Hopefully. You know, you just never know. You never know. You never know. Because with some stuff, it doesn't, you know, like, it'll take more than one time. Then, too, I take a step further. They probably don't, could be out of their hands. They don't even, maybe it's something they don't even really know how to fix. You know? Let's start there, too. I just feel like, you know, um, if I'm being honest, you know, I just feel like parents take a lot of blame. You know, we do. I feel like the parents take a lot of blame and a lot of fault, right? When things happen to their kids. But, you know, the truth of the matter is, as a parent, at some point, for real, let's keep it real. Be logical about it. And stop pointing fingers all the time. as a parent, at some point, you have to allow, um, like, trust has to come into play. You know what I'm saying, with your child. It just is what it is. You know, it's almost it's no different than like trusting your spouse. Like, you just have to. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you don't have no choice. So, you know, I just hate the why the parents didn't know this or why the parents didn't know that, you know, but I just feel like as parents, we battle a lot. You know, we battle a lot. We have to battle so much of the world, and it's outside influence, you know, when it comes to our children. So, yeah, I just want to say prayers up for the young man who um unalived himself, okay? And ultimately, according to his parents, was like, had a little help, you know, from AI, the chat GPT thing, you know, specifically. And like, that's crazy to me. That's wild. Especially because at some point it said something about the little boy was saying he wanted to tell his mom. And like, you know, ultimately the thing talked him out of it. Talked him out of telling his mom. You know, like, Lord, I want to send my prayers up for them. And I also want to say, you know, prayers to say another prayer for anybody whose child just might be using, you know, that type of stuff, especially in that type of way. You know, just even well, no matter how they are using it, Lord, please, you know, just give them wisdom. And I just pray that nobody else has to go through that. And good for his family for like raising awareness. You know, sometimes you gotta do it. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to do it, right? But anyway, and then after that, let me move on. Let me say, okay, so word on the curb is L.A. Reid, y'all. L.A. Reid, who been keeping a really, really, really low profile, like for real. L.A. Reid, um, what's that man name? Damn. You got L.A. Reid, and then you got the other one, the one who is Lee Daniels. They remind me of each other for whatever. They like, I don't know, big in the industry, extremely big in the industry, like as far as like their position, I would say, but really low key, keeping low key and a low profile. But that's the thing though, that's usually comes with age. You know, you got to get there. But word on the curb is L.A. Reid is getting ready to go to court, I believe, for a essay. But don't quote me. Don't quote me. Like, I'm going to make a note here that I need to research it. But I'm almost, it's something, yeah, to the sort. And word on the curb is though his attorneys allegedly quit on him. You know, yeah, just jumped out the window like the song said, allegedly. Um, 2 weeks before his trial, I said, God damn, got to be more careful. Like, what the hell happened? You know, what the hell? What the hell? You know what kind of trouble Paradise had to head south for your attorneys to jump shit right before trial? Oh Lord, that's crazy. But yeah, okay, for real. Allegedly, word on the curb in real time. LA Reid news. And you know, it ain't every day you hear that. And then anyway, after that, let me move on. So listen, Rick Rouse was allegedly, he was getting dragged by Tia, his baby mama, again a little bit, you know, not too much, you know. You know, ultimately, I feel like Tia still got a ways to go. Don't get it twisted, she do, but Tia is one of them people that I feel like she can take criticism. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know though. I don't know. I'm just saying, because I say that because you know how some people can embarrass themselves. It just is what it is. Some people can embarrass themselves online and then they just continue to do so. Continue to do so. It's almost like, damn, do you hear anything anybody is saying to you? Oh, you just don't care. Okay, you one of them. You see. Nah, I think because Tia kind of turned it around a little bit. She ain't did a 360, but she didn't, she halfway. Yeah, she halfway with it, for real. And I'm happy for her. It is what it is. I'm really happy for her. She should be proud of herself. She still got a ways it out. Cause just the other day, I want to say yesterday, she was kind of sort of slipping back into her old ways. The AKA the looking like the baby mama that's always speaking on the baby daddy. Like I at first I liked how Tia was coming, but then it got old quick. If that makes sense, it did. It got real old, real fast. You know. Yeah, especially because Tia can't even get Rick Ross to engage. Like, hell no. You ain't gonna be on. No, don't be online talking to yourself now. That's a different kind of crazy. You see, this is what it is. But. I ain't mad at her. He know who she is. He know what he got when he start messing with Tia. And yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, she was on his head again just recently because somebody had sent her something regarding Rick Ross and his new boo that he's seeing. And she was like, I know one thing, he better not be spending no money on her, and I ain't did XYZ for they son. And I was just like, oh Lord, Tia, please don't go back down this road. Like, absolutely not. Like, girl, absolutely not. Stop the car. You see, I'm just gonna need you to stop the car. It just is what it is. Jump the hell out. Okay, get out, abort that mission, Tia. Go back to whatever you was doing. Before they jumped in your inbox with it. It just is what it is. Like, people don't want to see you tripping about Rick Ross, especially not me. You know what I'm saying? Especially not me. Because I just get a vibe from Tia Kemp, like, if Rick Ross wanted to, you know what I'm saying? He could be laughing and giggling all up in her ear and in her face tomorrow. And, like, with that, I ain't fucking with that. It just is what it is. Yeah, I do. Now, see, it's the difference if I felt like she'll be like, boy, bye. Like, ain't nothing. I'm not even finna entertain you. But if you the type of baby mama that'll still mess with your baby daddy, like, oh no. Like Zero said, oh, you still gets no love. Get mad if you want to. Kiss my black girl. Absolutely not. You see, I ain't going down that roller coaster ride with you. Okay, it just is what it is. Like now, like I said, there is a big difference. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Oh, Nicki Minaj got a song called that. Yes, she do. Mm, mm, hey, what she say? I'm trying to think of what she be saying. Damn. She said, that's my bestie. Autumn. And you're still ugly. That's what gets me. She said, Autumn surgeries and you still ugly. That's what gets me. Yeah, that's my song. I mean, that's not, but that's not my song. But shout out to Nicki Minaj, cause like it's about. I like it. So anyway, like now, there is a big difference between standing on business and still being weak in the knees. Come on, SWV. Come on now. I'm an 80s baby. Shit. I said you just had to be there. Yeah. So shout out to that. No, baby. We don't play like that. We don't play like that. Like either you in or you out. You know what I'm saying? Like no pump faking. Okay. So anyway, cause remind you, uh, another reason why I be saying that and thinking that is because remember when Rick Ross' daughter was like, "Girl, you was just at the house to giving my daddy a pedicure." I was like, "Oh, what? Stop!" I said, "Hell no! Take the what and leave the what?" I said, absolutely the fuck not." After that, you know, like I stopped tuning in for real, you know. It's almost like how Charleston White had us in the beginning. Remember how Charleston White had us in the beginning? In the beginning, he was selling it. Oh, he was selling it, Lord. He was. He was the poor kids. The kids. I work with the kids and the courts and the and child, before we knew it, another pump faker. I'll be damn. You see? I'll be damn. Matter of fact, they part of the same program. Maybe they come from like it just is what it is. Let me find out. It is what it is. It ain't hard to do. Let me find out what's it called it then. Stole Charleston White program. But anyway, child. Anyway, yeah, Flossie Rick Rousey still having baby mama issues, and that's crazy too. Crazy, crazy, crazy because Rick Rouse has another baby mama. Well, hold on. I hate I said it like that because that didn't even sound right. But no, for real. Let me get this out right. Let me get this shit straight. Okay. Um, Rick Rouse has a baby mother, right? That has smaller kids. In other words, you know, because Tia be saying a mouthful. It just is what it is. Shout out to her. Shout out to that. You know, Tia be trying to say, ain't no trying. She do. She be saying that Rick Ross got, excuse me, kids that don't nobody know nothing about, right? In places don't nobody know nothing about for real, okay? And so, I'm just talking about the ones that we know about, right? Y'all remember Rick Ross had a girlfriend that he ended up having babies by, and then it got real ugly in the end. And I know they started tripping about money and stuff like that right before they broke up. In fact, that was Rick Ross's last girlfriend. Like, I mean, not these people he been running around with for 2 weeks at a time. Not that. This ain't that. I'm talking about somebody that he was really with for a little bit of amount of time. You know, I don't know how long, but it was a little, you know. They ended up having 2 kids together. Huh. You know, baby, she can't even get she can't even pronounce the R of his motherfucking name because Tia always got something to say. You gotta make it make sense. You know, you gotta make it make sense. You would think like Tia, you been his baby mama for 40 some years. Yeah. I'm just saying, you got this big grown ass man. Yeah, okay. And then you got these other little small kids, man. You know, I'm just saying, something wrong with that picture. You know, oh yes, Miss Preston Curl, something is definitely wrong with that picture. That's how you know Till was probably still laying down with him, you know, because she just got too much bass in her throat. You see, she just got too much, you know, animosity for somebody that didn't been there way back, you know, back into time. Like the song said. See, cause the other baby mama, right? Mm, mm, Miss Preston Girl, she don't say shit. She don't say nothing about nothing. Now I do understand. I be listening to Tia, and I understand. I get it. You know, the other baby mama allegedly like Rick Ross. She living in Rick Ross' house. Yeah, I mean, you know, according to Tia, it ain't really much she can say under her circumstances. But still, they both have grown kids by Rick Ross. And like that's how she carries herself how you would think somebody who had a baby with somebody over 18 years ago would act, okay? Tia definitely carry herself like somebody that was, you know, a monkey on a stick just recently, okay? It just is what it is. You see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just what that were. Seriously. And you know, as a woman, it's kind of sad to see. You know, it just is what it is. Kind of hard to watch. You know, I feel like the only people that really like that the way Tia Kemp be hooping and hollering. Yeah. It's like Generation Morant. Again, it just is what it is. Like, seriously, the young crash outs, the girls that's messing with the YNs. You know what I'm saying? If you compatible with a YN, if you are compatible with a YN, if you in a YN is compatible in any kind of a way, you see, you probably be feeling what Sia Kemp be talking about. It just is what it is. And then, you know, and then too, I gotta keep it real. People my age probably do too. Crash out society. It is what it is. Because people from crash out society can be any age. Okay. Um. Mm, mm. But you know, for the most part, older people, we don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. We don't want to see it. I said we just don't want to see it. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Like a bus. Miss me. Please. Miss me. Miss me with it. Oh, I talked about Travis Hunter already. Congratulations to Travis Hunter. He made him a little baby boy. And he had the pregnancy too. Tell me why I had read. See, when I read, one blog posted it, right? And I thought it said Travis Hunter and his wife like do a gender reveal. You know, that's what I thought. They shared that they're having a boy. And then the next post I read, they was like, they welcomed the baby. And I was like, that's a typo. Y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, wait, I went back to the other original post and I'm like, oh, it did say it said they welcome a baby too. And like, that was crazy to me, child. I didn't even click on all the slides. Yes, clearly they was in the hospital and stuff having a baby. That was crazy. But congratulations to him and his wife, okay? Congratulations to him and his wife, who did it like it's supposed to what? Go, 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 go. And on the count of go, 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 go. Hey, I'm not knocking people who don't. I'm just saying, to me, okay, it is what it is. They did it like it's supposed to go. She had that little baby, okay, as a married woman. As a married woman. And so congratulations to them. And then after that, Funky Dineva. I'm like, I said, Funky. You know, as somebody that has been watching Funky Dineva for years, okay, and I do mean that, years, and to watch him go from like small and shaped like Aunt Vivian from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, to looking like a black Uncle Fester is one heck of a ride. You see? Yeah. So shout out to that. I said it's been a heck of a ride. Lord have mercy. It's just it's really crazy, right? It is. Um. Mm, it's really hard to explain. It is. Um. But hold on. Shout out to Funky Dineva, because I gotta say, I don't have nothing against him. Okay. Um, yeah, you know, I don't have anything against him. In fact, I feel like the things that he has done career wise have been admirable. Okay, some of them anyway. And just to be even more clear, it is what it is. Like, I'll highlight that bitch for you. Yeah. Shout out to that, because like, I don't never like to leave a motherfucker wondering. You see, like Alice. So shout out to that. Oh no, Miss Preston girl, not when you got the horse's mouth. You see, why would we do that? No, for clarity purposes, baby. Um, he, when I say his career and stuff like that, some of the things that he has done has been admirable. I mean, like, y'all know I like when somebody go from nothing to something. Okay, it just is what it is. And Funky Dineva is one of those people that has done that. Okay, he has like sustained um his spot. Okay, in media, it just is what it is. He have you know nothing but applause for him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't dislike him. I don't have nothing against him. But y'all know I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm going to keep it a bean, keep it a buck. I just feel like, he kind of reminds me of Kaya in a sense. Because I feel like he's not elevating, his brand, I would say. Or it's just going at a slower rate, I would say. And like, now that is kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? To me, it is. It's kind of sad. Because like I said, he went from what we know him as, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Funky Dineva that is like really animated, real thin, wig, pink lipstick. You know what I'm saying? He went from that to puffed up like a marshmallow, bald, fat, black, and bald. Yeah, for real. Seriously, looking like an uncle, for real. And, within all of that, though, I still feel like we watching the same person. Does that make sense? So it's just like a same soup, just just reheated. So in other words, not to compare him, but to compare other people in his space. Like, there has been, to me, what I consider to be some type of elevation. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Carlos King, right? So Carlos King went from being an intern or a PA or part of production or whatever he was doing, right? On Real Housewives to where he is now. You know, I just feel like there has been some type of elevation and rebranding, and you know, I just feel like we are seeing a different Carlos. Okay, who else? Claudia went from wherever she was before the Housewives to the Housewives to now she's in a new space into media. You know, who else? T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison went from with Kaya to, you know, now this bigger and better brand standing on its own by itself. You know? But like, for instance, Kaya brand has been like the same. You know what I'm saying? For a real long time. That reminds me of Funky. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Funky do different stuff. He do, like he was doing the TGIF thing, right? But to me, that didn't really, like, I can't take nothing from him. He did it. Shout out to him and shout out to that. But I don't know. I just feel like it didn't last long enough for it to really count like that. But like, yeah, it is what it is. He has it on his resume. And it is what it is. Shout out to him and shout out to that. Because I do feel like he is somebody who has paved the way for a lot of us in media today. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him and shout out to that. But I will say this though. Him and Tamar Braxton, I'm like, see, they Blueface and Krishan for me. You know, it just is what it is. They giving Blueface and Krishan for me. Because you know how you just like don't want to be bothered with what's going on. That's how I feel. Like, I just feel like they doing too much. It's too kiddie. It's too high school. Funky Dineva seems really messy in the situation and don't seem like a real friend. And that's why you gotta watch yourself too before you call these friends your friends. You know, because like Zero said, hot damn, Ro, I didn't name two of y'all. I didn't sung two of your songs today. Friends just ain't friends no more. Ain't no love because money is all we adore. So shout out to that. Hit the damn like. Yeah. And so what? Take the what, leave the what? It was just a lot, you know? And the only thing I can say is I kind of do believe Funky a little bit. I do think he was used a little bit. I do. I think he was used, and I think that Tamar and her team, they be like scraping and scrambling, like Diddy said, you see, for publicity. It just is what it is. Shit, even the Krishan Rock them stuff, man, no, they probably didn't know that stuff was gonna happen. But I do feel like Tamar used it for publicity, you know? Shit. And it's sad. You know, it's sad. She shouldn't have to rely. She's so talented. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't have to rely on scandal. You know, to put out a project. It's crazy to me. Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? She's Tamar Braxton. She should be able to, you know, go a couple of places, smile in a couple of faces, and promote her stuff, you know, or something, anything. I wouldn't care. Hell, you know, get in a fake relationship or something. I don't know. But she shouldn't have to be doing what she doing, okay? I don't, you know. And I'm not saying that what she doing, I'm not saying it's even fake, but I'm saying I feel like it's the wrong type of promo for an R&B girl. Okay, it just is what it is, Tamar. It's giving rap girl. Okay. Anyway, hit the damn like. And then after that, let me move on. Let me move on because I gotta run now. I'm about to have to dip. So shout out to that. Um, what else is going on before I go? Young Thug. Young Thug was allegedly heard on tape. Rhymes with ditching. Okay. So the streets is saying that he's a tattletale, and I'm like, after he been pointing and talking about tattletales, and I'm like, now listen, young thug. Listen, either you gonna drop the thug or you gonna drop the young. But at some point, when do you level up like Sierra said? You see, yeah, cause like at some point, you have to really, really realize how old you are. How old you are. And what you should be doing in life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. That's why I said don't be out of touch with reality. I don't care how big you're of a celebrity you are, how high that your star might have rose. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass out there and push a lawnmower a time or two. You see? Get your ass to that kitchen table and help them kids with that fucking homework sometimes, you know? Keep your ass out of trouble and worried about shit that you shouldn't be worried about. Cause at the end of the day, like the shit just ain't that important, you know? But then I had to stop, take my feelings out of it, right? And just put myself in Young Thug's shoes. And the truth of the matter is, I think all of this stuff, right, that has happened to him recently, it's like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. He just, it's like going through something traumatic. You got to heal from it. You know, it is what it is. And obviously, you know, it still bothers him. It still bothers him to this day that he was arrested. His life was changed. Crew shaking up down, picked up, dropped on his fucking head, you know, gone. Like, I feel like he dealing with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the damn like though. It's just it comes a time though, you know, it comes a time where you just gotta heal and deal. You see, it just is what it is. Heal and deal with the shit. But yeah, most importantly though, I think he should just quit talking about street stuff. You know? I mean, it's either that or start the podcast, and I don't think he can start a podcast right now. You know? Yeah. It just depends though. He is a celebrity, you know, and they do play by a different set of rules. So maybe, you know, he can do interviews with the hood boys that got other records and stuff like that too. But I don't know. Okay. It is what it is. But anyway, then after that, last but not least, listen, Little Nas X gives an update. He said, I'm all right. He said, your girl all right. Your girl gonna be all right. And I was like, a lot of people was, but I was not because he was saying your girl, because like that is how boys from the community talk. It was just he said something about some days, and I was like, well, he said that was a terrifying couple of days, and it's the way he said days. I was like, wait, what? His attorney said take the what and leave the what, because according to the attorney was trying to say like, wasn't I found in his system? Allegedly, like, why y'all reporting that? That's seemingly what his attorney was trying to say. And I said, are you sure, Miss Pressy Girl? Because he definitely looked like he was walking on sunshine. Shit. Okay. So it just is what it is. Hey. Shout out to you for jumping in my comments. Hit the damn like, okay? And I'm doing really, really good. And I hope you are too, okay? And yeah. I'm like, hold on now. You might got too much dip on your chip because shit. He still, Miss Pascal still look like he feeling good. You just see what he still look. He to me, he looked like he was feeling good. You know, could have been just life, but I don't know. You know, hell was a little. Listen, prayers up for Lil Nas X though. Okay, who is out? Okay, it is what it is. He out. You know, just like the burger place, he was in and out. They didn't let him out, but not before they charged his butt with a whole bunch of felonies. I know that. But anyway, Pooper Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee. I had a funky good time with y'all. I always do. Y'all know that. But I gotta go. Okay, it is what it is. So I will see y'all next time in my next video. Okay? Don't forget, I love you all. And I especially love y'all for loving me. Bye, y'all.